All right, we live. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Sorry Shoot podcast. It's your boy ARP. You know what we got in the title, right? It says Jae Millz drops new diss song, Damaged Goods. I know it's a little bit later than normal these days, right? Where we at, like almost 8:35. Three topics tonight, and then we out of here, okay? But I do have a subtopic towards the end of this specific Jae Millz release and Goodz. A lot going on, man. I've been watching the internet ever since it came out today. I see the talk, I see the narratives, I see the build up, I see some of the follow up. Let's start to walk it down. Okay, let's bring the song up. Let's play it together. Now, let me go with this screen here. Production. I'll be here.
You are now listening to the sounds of the Boy.
Ron on the track. Funeral home. Murder scene. Ron again, huh? I never paid attention to all these words though.
Goodz, you wasting my time, wasting my rhymes, the hating you shine the whole time.
Nice.
I could be living my life, fucking my wife. Instead, I'm up day and night. My pen wanna fight, so don't you take your brand for granted. Nah, cause once you start playing with my name, then I gotta do damage. Goodz, you can get damaged. How dare you even mention me? Your flow is elementary. Fuck it, if you want smoke, I'm a dispensary. Today I bought the symphony, killing goods with no sympathy. I gotta do it for the culture, keep the energy. Worry about the bitches that was running around on tour with me, acting like a girl, stressed I might have had yours with me. How you think you fucking with me? We will never understand. It's that sewer shit, it's only right I put you under land. Your name Goodz, how you gon' sit with the greats? Plus, you was Superman until Jarvis ripped off your cape. Yes, Black Glove Millsy. Goodz, you good, but when it come to me, you are skill free. Fuck your Call of Duty stats, this is what a kill be. This is what it sound like when you clean a nigga up and still somehow do him filthy. Your life ain't about shit, never been on a hit, but forever on my dick. You embarrassing your bitch, you embarrassing the clique. All your shit sound plain dumb. How you took my spot when you sitting behind Wayne's son? You under a nigga at 42, you Wayne's son. A masterpiece on your existence.
Who is that? Drop it in the chat. I have no clue what that means. That bar right there. Now we definitely understand the whole Young Money dynamic of Jae Millz used to be with Young Money. It has hit records with Young Money, Bedrock, and all that. It's been narratives all in, even the update your resume. Okay, it's part of the whole battle. Then you got Goodz, you know, with Lil Wayne. Now he ended one of his songs saying, "P.S. That was the stand shit, right? The guy that took your spot." When Jae Millz says Lil Wayne's son, what does that mean? I swear to God, I don't know what that means. Drop it in the chat, people that know.
I will paint one. Now look at him. Emotional. Of course I let her suck my dick. What else was I supposed to do? Of course she let me slut out.
No, I'm taking it as he's saying like there's somebody else between him, Goodz, and Wayne. Is that what it means? Or did I take it wrong?
Never been on a hit, but forever on my dick. You embarrassing your bitch, you embarrassing the clique. All your shit sound plain dumb. How you took my spot when you sitting behind Wayne's son? You under a nigga at 42, you Wayne's son. A masterpiece on your existence, I will paint one. Now look at him. Emotional. Of course I let her suck my dick. What else was I supposed to do? Of course she let me slut her out. What else was she supposed to do? You showing off your moose knuckle. I guess Gorilla told you to. Millz, you heard Goodz new shit? What you think honestly? 3 words, quality over quantity. Goodz, the beat's trash, your vid's ass, your store struggling, no staff. Get off.
Funny thing is, I actually recognize some of the people in this video from the K-Shine battle. And if you pay attention to the K-Shine battle, it's real disruptive up there on stage. Jae Millz had a couple people that with him that probably wasn't used to battle rap, like Entourage. Calm the fuck down. Everybody, let these guys rap. Sometimes that's the nature of battle rap. It's raw, it's gritty, it's gutter. You know what I'm saying? But some of the niggas in this video, I recognize, like, yo, does this guy not know? Should he be on this stage right now? Kind of like Hollow's cousin during the math battle. It's like, yo, do you know that this is a rap battle? Are you sure you should be up here right now? Yo, just a little memory watching some of his background.
My dick, you looking bad. Strike a pose, queen. You're getting dragged. You out your class. Where's your pass? It's time for discipline. It's about the ass. You wasting my time, wasting my rhymes. The hating you shine the whole time. I could be living my life, fucking my wife. Instead, I'm up day and night. My pen wanna fight, so don't you take your brand for granted. Nah, girl I used to fuck from time to time. That's probably why you.
He keeps saying that. Sooner or later, I gotta pay attention to say, like, is there more shit behind the scenes with y'all? This is like the second or the third time he's talking about, like, yo, are you mad about this girl I used to like? What's up with these two guys, man? That's the second time, third time, I think. I don't know, man. Only those two brothers know what's what. Real talk.
So infatuated with minds, talking about the posters that used to be on my wall. Why you ain't talk about that story on that Rockefeller board? You know the one with Bleach said I probably was about to be rock live familiar, and you weren't familiar to nobody in offices that could have changed your life for the better, cause you ain't never jump on beats and get clever. All you did was sell cheap joggers and fake Hudson levers. Slapped your logo on it and thought you put it together, but I know something you know. In other words, we know that your customers ain't no beefo. Let's talk about how Mr. Slick walk around like he's so fly, as if we wouldn't find out about the solar silver motives. Hold up.
On this season of Unsolved Sneaker Schemes, we address a serious sneaker situation. The slick talk god has been caught being slick. It seems as if we have some confusion at hand. The sneakers you know to be slick walks are actually, are you ready for this? Just search Solar Silver Multi and see what you find. And shout out to Steve Madden. Back to that Jae Millz shit.
Talking extra fly when in reality he capping. Them sneakers that he's selling ain't nothing but Steve Maddens. And if you think I'm lying,
what up, boy?
you the patent. Everything must go sell. It's about to happen. I knew you was a fraud. I just had to expose it. 6 million ways to die. That's how you chose it. These bars ain't stopping like Lux, nigga. I'm loaded, and I'ma spit in your casket right before they close it. You wasting my time, wasting my rhymes. The hating you shine the whole time I could be. Living my life, fucking my wife. Instead, I'm up day and night. My pen wanna fight, so don't you take your brand for granted. Nah, cause once you start playing with my name, then I gotta do damage. Goods, you can get damaged.
Sometimes you gotta kill a nigga slowly. Used to be on the block and make things.
I'm on stream right now, G. If you don't want to be heard, don't say nothing.
Nah, do your thing. I hit you in a minute.
I got you, G. Shout out to my brother Holla, man, on the check-in. Probably calling to talk about this. Who knows, man? Battle rap is up right now. Shout out to the whole battle rap culture. It's lit. Y'all niggas got it so lit right now. But we got another. I don't want to cut them short. We got like another 35 seconds, right? Let's go.
Watch my motherfucking name. I ain't your homie. Sometimes you gotta kill a nigga slowly.
Was that bakery sweater back to their argument in the shop when Jae Millz was talking about who he interviewed, and Goodz was telling him like, yo, this is gonna be a highest view, you can't put a spotlight on my joint? Is this why they did this shot right here? Little Kendrick-ish type of little quick flash. Was that what that is, people? Am I the first person to catch that? I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. I don't know. Okay. All right. So the first time I played it, let's start with the beat, because the first thing you see is Ron Browse, right? First time I played, I was just like, all right, this is okay. This is cool. I probably listened to it. This is probably like my 4th time playing it. I like the beat a lot. And let me take the headphones off for a second, because we got some walking to do. There's just so much we move too fast. That was like my argument with 3. Shout out to my nigga 3, man. And I do it sometimes too. It happens to the best of us. I explained that on my stream yesterday with Mickey Fax. Did y'all see my stream yesterday with Fax? I brought out the tiering app. I'm the first person in battle rap to do it. I just wanted to stay up that. But we put all the diss songs in tiers, me and Fax. Well, it's my list actually, and I let him critique me, okay? And I told him, like, with the DNA Never Been Outside track, the first time I heard it, it was coming off of what Jae Millz had released prior. And the same thing happened to me with Drake and Kendrick. we was coming off of Meet the Grams. I was still in a dark corner somewhere, shivering, having night sweats and shit over that song. And then when They Not Like Us came out, I wasn't ready for a bop. I was still in the street. And that's what happened to me when DNA Never Been Outside dropped. I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, I was still in the street. And then I played it a couple times in a set and I said, yeah, this is crazy. It deserves to be at the top tiers. Same thing. I mean, like we're doing, like you had people battles over. And then it's like, no, there's more. Oh, Goodz is back. Jae Millz got to respond. You know what I'm saying? So we watched Govan beat his case this year, right? Young Dolph shooting, referencing all over the place. Slow down. So I had to do that when I heard the beat. And this is like my fourth time playing it. The beat is actually sick. Video, dope. This is the first time anybody, well, no, DNA had people in the restaurant with him, right? But between Goodz and Jae Millz, this is I think the first time where you're seeing other people in the video. Okay, so bringing in a different look, other people's energy feeding off, little shots maybe on the sweaters in the background and shit, right? Pull up to the funeral home. Yeah. So video once again, production once again, lyrics hitting as I fuck with him as a lyricist. I fuck with his flows. Nothing new for Jae Millz here, especially in the midst of this war. What everybody's waiting for is the shot, though. And I don't mean necessarily from me. I mean because everybody saw that Instagram clip that Jae Millz put up. It was a threat. it was taken seriously by many people on the internet. He's like, by tomorrow, this time tomorrow, you guys will never live, blah, 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 blah. And it was supposed to be yesterday. Didn't drop. Cold feet, don't have nothing, bluff, whatever. And then this comes out today. So with this actually being the lightest, yet still a very good song, but the lightest of diss tracks coming from Jae Millz, you want to know where he makes up for it? In the discussion. I'm not saying he did that on purpose. He probably aims, him and Ron Brow's probably aiming to have top caliber shit every time out the gate. But if you just take out the narrative and that sneaker piece, this would be the lightest one. But the focus becomes what the title is up here right now. Shit like a fucking Quentin Tarantino fucking title. Damaged Goods, right? Smart title for the shot that he's taking, the sneaker thing. Since this came out, I probably saw it when it like half an hour within to the drop. And I watched it. I was just like, this is going to be talked about. People's going to pick this apart. And now fast forward a couple hours later, it's all over the internet, the talk of it. The clips and everything. And I ain't going to bring them up here. It's a lot. I asked a couple questions behind the scenes as people are talking about it. Just rationale thing, and everybody's got different opinions. It's a heavy shot in the world of battle rap. How many streams ago did I say this? Like within like the last 5 streams? In the world of battle rap, when somebody places something new on you, it hits 10 fucking fold. Just like the Pottsville thing with Easy and Cassidy. People's been saying to Easy forever, you're not from Philly or whatever, you're not really from. And it kind of gets brushed off, you know, but Cass with his voice, Cass having a lot of light right now, and then hearing something, I am one of many people, never heard Pottsville before. Now it's like, oh, it's on your jacket, and it's figure out how to get this mustard stain off. Now I could send a mustard stain to a lot of cleaners, and they can get that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I can. But there's also a bunch of people where they'll tell you it's a wrap. Oh no, that beautiful ass leather right there. You put something on, that's it, throw it out. Smoking Aces type shit. Fuck with me in the chat if you caught that reference. But anyway, the jizz. Sometimes I'm maybe too much of a movie head for you, motherfucker. But same here. Something new. Goodz has walked around for a majority of his career with a shield up. You know, things don't affect him. He's unbothered. Sitting up here with my glass of Henny. You know, I'm too cool to be down there and be disturbed by the peasantry type of stuff. And the underdog faction is in full effect here. It happens to all the greats. it's like Goodz, it's your turn right now, you know, where everybody's gonna analyze, overanalyze. Jae Millz is doing way more than expected based on what people were perceiving from his on stage battles. So now that he's putting up classic work, at least I had like 3 in the top tier that from yesterday's stream, as y'all saw. It's that underdog element. And now that he's there and he's entertaining and it's quality, so now they're gonna pick that much more at Goodz' armor. And this narrative right here being the first time somebody's ever went at Goodz with something like this that I can remember, that makes people turn and ask questions. Yeah. And that's why another reason why I said I'm not jumping out the window, because I gotta stand on the same thing I was arguing with 3 about. I don't want the battle to be over. I'm enjoying the war too much. Okay. The hip-hop battle aspect of this is so entertaining and so good. It's from even the controversy, the following of it, the gravity of it, the back and forth nature of some of this shit. It could start cracking into top 3 easily. I had it top 10 earlier this year of battles that we pay attention to and we give a fuck about. It's already starting to feel like top 3. I'm just saying for 2025. So this narrative right here is heavy. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to bullshit, because it's right there on the internet for everybody to see. Everybody's going crazy. When I say for everybody to see, just look at all the feedback. Look at all the feedback. So I 1000% expect Goodz to either come off in a manner where it's like, this doesn't bother me because it's not supposed to, and then that's going to be left up to interpretation, or he's going to have some type of direct response to this. I feel like if this gets ignored, people will put it on that mustard stain on his jacket that much more. That's how battle rap works. Okay. This is a heavyweight. It was tactical, and Jae Millz hit with it. Okay. So from a battle rap standpoint, Goodz, you were prior from the consensus, but he made it that much more of an uphill battle. And the reason why I'm saying an uphill battle is because Goodz released a clip that he's still coming back. He still got more to say. He got more music on the way. Now, before the last drop, when Millz dropped and then Goodz dropped like within 30 minutes, that's obviously something that was pre-recorded. His clip was already loaded, right? Whereas in this particular scenario, we saw Goodz walk up to the funeral home. Let me take this off. Let's go up to this. We see Goodz walk up to the funeral home. So if Jae Millz joint dropped today, and then by the time it's nightfall, you see it's dark in the scene, right? Goodz is going to the same location. That to me would mean that Goodz is crafting a response to Jae Millz' song. And if he's crafting a response to Jae Millz' song, it wouldn't even be a chessboard. Goodz would be playing flat out checkers if he skipped over the biggest angle from Jae Millz' song. So this right here to me has to mean that. It has to be. Am I tripping, people? Am I tripping? White gloves. Same place, same funeral home. Listen to fucking pause. There we go. Shit. My bad, y'all. I was definitely tripping on that. So just be real, people. Let's be 1000. If he goes to the funeral home and records this clip after Jae Millz drops his video, he's not going to skip over the biggest talking point of the song. So that's why I'm saying I ain't jumping out the window. If this was like, if Goodz had tweeted right now, like, yo, I ain't got nothing to say to these niggas, whatever, I would have been like, oh shit. And I feel like a lot of the internet is already reacting like that. And I get it. This is battle rap, and Jae Millz just threw a haymaker out there. But because I see this, I feel like Goodz, he has to address that. It's not even just the elephant in the room. he has to address the sneaker in the room. Like no bullshit. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like he has to, because that's what he just put up here. You know what I'm saying? So heavy angle. Jae Millz is just he's on fire. It's the NBA Jam shit, and he's on fire right now. Let me go ahead and go to Goodz' page before I get into my topic related to these two guys. Here's his page. I'm just gonna refresh it. I just wanted to see if Goodz dropped something. I don't see he dropped anything. This was 5 hours ago. It's the same clip that we just played on Instagram. So he's got it on his gram and he's got it on his YouTube. So this is 5 hours ago. Didn't release here. So we're not going to get a chance to play it right now. So let's go right into the topic. All right. My thumbnail said it's war or something, right? Let me pull it up myself real quick. My bad. I don't want to lose my place. It's all out war is what my thumbnail says. Why did I put that? Why you put it's all out war, ARP? In rap battles, it's almost like street beef, especially in the modern era, and especially if you're battling Arsenal. All gloves are off. I mean, no pun intended when I say that. All gloves are off. Look at the things we've seen come to the stage. People get exposed about their kids, people's mothers, people's relationships, people's baby mothers being put into the screen. People, your deceased uncle, paperwork, you're a snitch, everything. We've seen it all. We've seen the most disrespectful things come to the stage. And these two guys, this is from the outside looking in. I promise you, Goodz did not tell me this. Jae Millz did not tell me this. Neither. This is my opinion, outside looking in. When you get into a rap battle and things get dirty, or a battle period, like for example, look at me and Averb, right? When I go back and forth with him, I leave myself open knowing that he might say anything, whether it stains me or not. You know, I just have to have my closet clean, right? And I could be willing to say anything in his direction. He has to know that. That's just what it is, right? In a rap battle where two people don't like each other, which is where I'm starting to feel like it's at with these two guys. Don't worry, I'm going to go to an interview and a clip in a second, and I'm still going to time it as well. But I don't think they like each other, right? So when I was on Goodz Gram and I saw this on the story as well, this is a talking point to me. Not too crazy because it's a rap battle. I get it. But they can't return from this. It's war. I'm not hyping it. I'm not hyping it. On Goodz' story, this says, this is what you call hatred, not hate. Look at the cornball at Jae Millz. He added him. This was taken at 5:43 p.m. Okay. The little notification or whatever at the bottom says, Jae Millz left 1-star review for burnt orange. I assume that's a piece of his merch or something. Jae Millz left the following 1-star review for the product burnt orange butter soft leather bomber jacket. I want a refund. These are cheap Hudson leather, and you sell scam walks. Now, let me get my headphones. Let me get my headphones. Because now I want to bring up this clip that I saw probably go up like an hour ago. I just happened to, and I said, yo, this is making me feel like a little bit about this topic. How long ago? Shout out to my nigga Mav. It's an hour ago. An hour ago. This is like the second clip of Mav and Jae Millz interview that dropped. Now I could tell from some of the things that's being said, all the songs were not at the current. This was probably recorded before a couple of good diss tracks that dropped. Peep this piece here.
We gonna take the same people. If this was DNA and this was Goodz, and they was coming at you, same exact scenario. I don't want to change.
I love how this is playing out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I love the competition of. I like the energy that you have.
Appreciate it.
Because you're taking this and you're like, oh nah, let's rap this. Let's.
That's what it's all about.
Let's put effort.
I don't feel it should go anywhere else. I feel like if I take it somewhere else, or if DNA take it somewhere else, or if Goodz take it somewhere else, whoever does that is corny out the gate.
Right.
I wanted to. That's my topic right there. Okay. Without knowing the time that Jae Millz is on towards Goodz, or the timing that Goodz is on between or towards Jae Millz, I can't fully judge. I can't, either man. But what I will say, when I watch, even though this is old, that's what I meant earlier when I said I'm going to time it or timestamp it. Even though I feel like this is a little bit outdated based on the releases of the songs and the things that they've been saying in these clips so far. If Jae Millz is saying, you know, whoever takes it to that point or whatever would be corny, Jae Millz also knows, like most of us, money, family, kids, stuff like that. You play with those things, sometimes there's either no coming back or people interpret that as beef. But there's that circumstance of battle rap, anything's a go. I done seen Arsenal say some crazy shit to people, and the moment they get off the stage, they still shake hands. So what I'm curious of right now is if Goodz responds and he's doing the white glove thing and walking back up to the funeral home and all that, are they at an all-out disrespect level? Because when I look online, I see people talking about Goodz's lane of money. I see his money. That screenshot that he just put on his story is about his business and his money. All fair, love, and war in battle rap, right? That's the rules. You say whatever you want to say after the coin flips. But don't tell me that these guys is friends if I'm stamping or staining how you earn a living. Do you understand why my thumbnail says this is war? Or you guys just sitting around laughing and chucking it up and just listen, oh, who's got the better beat, and not reading between the lines of these two guys. This is at a dirty level. This is at a dirty level. Am I reaching? When Jae Millz was doing the whole spin the block in the backseat of the car and all that, this is just my own opinion. And then when I saw his clip, like, by tomorrow, what, you know what I thought he was going to do? I thought he was going to put his Goodz crib out there or something. That's what I was thinking. He still did something that hurts you, like trying to put a stain on your business and your moneymaker, you know? So you guys realize that you are now at the place of the battle where, once again, no pun intended, the gloves is off. The gloves is off. So if I don't see Goodz response drop tonight, I would not be surprised, because once again, he walked up to the same funeral home from today. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has to go write his response to that biggest piece of what he just dropped a trailer to, which is the sneaker thing. Okay. And I'm curious to see Goods' response to that. And then I'm curious to see if Jae Millz continues or if he responds, because it's at a gloves off level. Okay. Jae Millz, if Goodz is your friend, that's going too far. Like, don't put his building out there or hurt the man's business. But if it's like, no, you play with my, like he rapped, you play with my name, plus I'm following nothing but battle rap rules or whatever, it is what it is. I'm going to expose the worst of you because on this beat. As long as you guys know what it is, because it's going to be entertainment for everybody else. But you two guys are at the center of the war. And I just felt like it took a jump up even further today. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But if I just go back to the battle rap side, people, Jae Millz released a crazy track today. If it was here yesterday and we were going to put it in the tiers from a music standpoint, it would have dropped into that second from last, that it's dope. I want to put it in the you got one. From a tactical standpoint, it would have went to the you got one, though, because this is the one that is making people talk towards Goodz outside of music. All right. So I'll leave it there.